Tonight at 5, we'll be talking about the chilling temperature that invaded the nation, as well as the 100th year anniversary of Jasper basketball. This and more on Wildcat Weekly. The Arctic blast that buries the past broke national temperature records through the United States while bringing in the new year. Many state schools and counties were shut down by this weather blast.
Jasper Consolidated School Districts were one of the many schools who missed 2 more days, claiming many of our built-in snow days. We talked with Dr. Tracy Laurie about how she goes about canceling school, as well as her opinion on the Indiana's Department of Education's school waiver.
So when there's a forecast of questionable weather, I spend a lot of time on the internet and local media looking at what that's going to be. As the weather does actually transpire, I typically will get up around 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure that the roads are safe. So that would mean getting up, driving around in the county, especially in our rural areas, to make sure that roads could be travelable. And if they're not, then that is when the decision is to close school. The county superintendents in the 4 districts in DuBois County also spend a lot of time conferring during that time. With the addition of our January 2nd return to school after Christmas break, that left us with 6 snow days in our calendar. We have currently used 5 of those 6 snow days, meaning we have 1 more day that we can make up if we actually miss school because of a situation like inclement weather.
She went on by saying, "We will take advantage of the waiver only if we use the rest of our built-in snow days."
On highways and interstates, road crews rescued many motorists who were caught in this dreadful storm. Due to the extreme weather conditions across the country, firefighters in Minneapolis struggled to battle a fire in a 3-story building. The water from their hose froze, making it difficult to extinguish the fire, but thankfully the emergency crew was able to save the building. 14 people were injured, however. The weather conditions also became very severe at Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago. Zoo officials had to place the 700-plus-pound Arctic polar bear in warmer conditions. Many people were amused when hearing this, but zoologists claimed these polar bears, being in captivity, weren't capable of surviving in these harsh conditions due to their fat content. From weather milestones to sports milestones, the Jasper Wildcats recently celebrated their 100th season of boys basketball. Nora Hof takes us through a century of basketball tradition.
Good evening. I'm here with Mike Ballinger. Here we are celebrating the 100th year anniversary of Jasper basketball. So, Mike, what is it like being back in your hometown?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's a great place to grow up. I was here a long time ago, played 3 sports, and it's a wonderful community and just a great place to grow up.
What was basketball like then compared to now?
Well, the biggest difference is when I played, there wasn't a 3-point line, and now there is. That's probably the biggest difference. But, you know, the new gym at the high school is wonderful. The crowd support is great. The student support is great. So there's a lot of similarities, but the biggest difference is when I played in high school, there wasn't a 3-point line.
So I'm guessing you made a lot of 3-point shots without getting the credit.
I would have probably added a few points to my total if I had had the 3-point line, yes.
Definitely. Well, thank you for being with us tonight, and you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much.
In Wildcat Weekly, we'll look back at the recent visit from the Harlem Globetrotters and their Fans Rule World Tour that made a stop at the new Jasper High School gym.